What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I've got this client that just canceled on me, and I'm super bummed about it. So I'm like, well, what can I do? Well, I can flip this into a video, which is my end goal anyway, because I'm really evaluating, like, in my business, my personal business, I want to love everything I do, and I want to absolutely love my clients. And one of the biggest issues here is, like, I don't really like these people. Like, some of these people I do stuff for, it's like I kind of like the work, sort of, but I don't really like these people. I really like you people and doing that type of stuff, and, like, you know, food forest and all. This wasn't that. This was like a clearing type of gig, and it was a last minute cancellation, which really pisses me off. And so I thought, you know what, let's flip this into some value for some people. In business, you will probably have what appears to be behavioral bipolar disorder in many ways, and this comes, younger entrepreneurs will experience it worse than more experienced entrepreneurs. My former younger self, much worse than today. Now I'm just like, well, that sucks. When you start out in business, you will have uninformed optimism, which is like, I got a great idea, it's gonna be awesome, I have no data to support this, but I'm super pumped about it. And then you will get out there and you will get punched in the face. And Mike Tyson says, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. And you will get punched in the face, and you will have informed pessimism. Oh, this sucks. This is hard. Oh, we have problems. And then we'll have informed pessimism. Mike Tyson says, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. So you're gonna go out there and you're gonna get punched in the face. And you'll be like, this sucks. And so what's gonna happen is, now you have informed pessimism, you're like all down in the dumps. And then what will happen is, it'll go in a cycle where you'll have uninformed optimism, and then you'll have informed pessimism. And you will ride the trajectory up. You will ride it up. And then you will hit the plateaus. And then you will find sinkholes and you just fall down. But maybe not as down all the way down from the beginning, because you have started. Now you have knowledge, you have data. And then eventually, as an entrepreneur, you will just learn how to fly. And you will take these markers of informed and uninformed, and you will try to get that feedback loop more rapid, more rapid, more rapid. At the beginning, it might take you a month or a year to really get that data back. I've got my younger brother, he wants to have a physical product company. I'm like, you better get the product out now. Well, I have to get the marketing right. I have to get the product feel right. I have to get all these bullshit things right. I have to find a manufacturing. I'm like, no, you need to get the product literally to someone, and so that they can shit on it or say, no, we love this. Okay, like, you need to get like that feedback. It doesn't matter about anything else. You need to get it to the market. He works for a Fortune 500 currently, and so everything to him has to be like perfect and polished and sent out. I'm like, no, you need to get it out and get the feedback out. So as an entrepreneur, this is going to happen. I'm internally evaluating this past situation. What did I not do here? Well, one, I didn't. Well, how is it that this client on a Friday cancels on me for a Monday job that's like a week-long gig, right? So it's like, I have to move other projects, other things aren't quite ready, you know. So it's like, I might have some time here, because, you know, what am I going to do with my time? And thankfully, I have like farming activities and things like that, so there's always something to do. It's not like there's any dead air, any dead time. But I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, okay, I've had this twice now in the last month, where I've had this type of issue. One, it has come from a certain type of people group. I don't like these type of clients. And so I'm kind of at that spot where I'm like, man, I'm not gonna really work for these type of clients. Like, I just don't like them. And these are the clients that are like, dude, I gotta have you here now. I gotta have you here right now, dude. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna move things around, make this person happy. And then in the last moment, you get some cancellations after you've moved mountains for these type of people. You get some cancellations, or you get they pay late or whatever. They're just, it is what it is. So I'm evaluating it, because I've gotten to the point in my business where I can be pickier about my clients. I don't buy into the whole, like, this beta male conversation narrative that's going on right now. Is like, you just have to like feel like what feels right, and like, you just need to like work on something that you really love, and like, no, like, screw you, that's fake. Like, that's not the way it works. As a dude, you want to be financially successful and prosperous, okay? Because as Rich Cooper says, like, women don't care about the struggle, they wait at the finish line and they pick the winners. And that is true in all things in life. Men that are successful and well accomplished don't hang out with losers that make mistakes and be like, oh, I just want to be like fully actualized and like working on my greater inner purpose, like all that bullshit. Nobody cares. What people want to know is like, can this guy deliver the goods? Can he get shit done? And through period in a process, you can move to like, you can start picking your clients. You can start picking the type of work you're gonna do. But when you start out, you're just like, no, you gotta do the work. When you don't have the skills, you don't have the cash flow, you don't have the revenue, you've got to do what you have to do. So this whole like, well, I just want to work on something that I really love. Like, I don't buy into it. All right, I don't buy into it. However, as you go up the ladder, you do kind of think through it and you're like, yeah, I just don't want to work for this type of client anymore. Like, I've done it for a while now. I've gotten to a certain point of like net worth. I just don't really have to, and I don't really want to. And so I'm thinking through, like, how am I going to do that? Like, typically I would just fill it with an employer, a spot, but I'm like, I don't want to deal with these people at all, because the issue hasn't been an issue internally, internal operations. The issue has been in the inability or ability to close a certain client that ends up being the wrong type of client. And so I wanted to bring some light to this bipolar-like nature of small business, where you have this uninformed optimism, and then you have this informed pessimism. And then what happens is these emotions weigh on you. And as they weigh on you, you're like, ugh. And sometimes you let that like roll off on other things, on your family life, on your kids, on your wife, girlfriend, on your buddies. You know, you're just like pissed because you're like, this one freaking client. Da, da, da. And obviously the solution is, can we not have those clients and just not have that issue? The second solution to it is, things like this happen in life. I've got a tire that's flat. I've got to pick up a trailer, go get a tire fixed. Like, I got to go do that. And I'm like, these things happen. You can't allow this stuff to rattle you. You have to just be like, okay, you have to zoom out 30,000 feet, look at it and be like, business is about solving problems. That is it. Small business and entrepreneurship is literally about problem solving. And so the number one thing that you can be doing is improving your problem solving skills through podcasts or YouTube videos. Like, I Google like how to solve problems better, how to do, and like just to come up with ideas and different methods of evaluating things, how to A/B test something. How can I get that feedback loop and that feedback cycle? How can I compress time frames so that I can accomplish more faster? Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and as always, I will see you in the comments. Peace.